All right, we're on to February 23rd. Let's see how we did. Man, with the flush, it's always a pain in the ass. I doubt he's got a 5, but yeah. Ugh. And there we go. Welcome to Bovada Poker. Yes, where 4-7 suited is the winning hand. I'm trying not to get frustrated. I realize I'm only 4 first place wins, essentially, from back to where I was at the $25 buy-in level, but it's still frustrating. The play at the $25 tournaments is a little better, but not considerably. Like, not so much that I'm afraid to play at that level, so much as my bankroll can't quite take it. I need to drop down, which is why I've been playing a lot of 10, $15 triple ups, trying to get a little bit more money underneath me. Nice. Some respect every once in a while. Ooh. Oh. I mean, yes, Ace 9 is technically ahead pre-flop, but breathe. Breathe. Pranayam. Pranayam. Serenity now. Serenity now. Still another 8 minutes left. We made the final table. However, we have almost nothing left. And he has 2 pair with his 9-6. Out of position with the ace. Anything ace 10 or higher is kicking my ass. Ace 8. Flush draw. Clubs. What do you do? What do you think, guys? I don't like it. I think you commit. You either say jam or you let it go altogether. That's what I think. Horrible, horrible position. Now, did their flush draw hit? Shows you what I know. I listen, nobody's paying me for poker coaching, okay? Let's put it that way. King and a 10. We got 6.5 minutes left. I try to just think of it as a game and not get too caught up. Understand that guys are gonna play loose and draw out on you and get lucky and thank them for getting lucky and tell them what a great hand it is. But the longer tournaments are where I think my future is. I don't know. I just the shorter ones just seem a little more volatile to me, and I've got a lot more practice at this point. What do you guys think? He's got King Jack. He hit it at the turn. If he did, he does not. How did it get to 6? I don't know. Maybe I just cut out a hand. The $15 triple up that I lost today is 4/14, by the way, April 14th. Okay, $130, not too bad. It was particularly brutal. There was one hand where I had a huge stack. I bet from early position with pair of queens, just 2 times the big blind to try to goad somebody. Sure enough, somebody jammed. I called. They had a pair of 7s. They caught a 7 at the river. Ooh. And I had just a huge stack. But the hand that was more interesting to me was I had a weak ace, like ace 8 or something. I bet on the button. Some guy called. The flop came with an ace. I made a standard bet, half the pot, and the guy jammed all in. And I'm like, because I got the ace, but does that guy have ace 9? Something slightly higher? Because he seemed awful confident. I had to let it go. That was the one I wound up bubbling in. It was brutal because I had 8K chips. Like I had 4 times as many chips as anybody at the table at one point. It's almost humiliating to lose that way, but poker doesn't care about my feelings. So you got limp, limp, raise. I mean, I think the bet says you're committed. The problem is, are you going to get called by pairs? You going to get called by 2 or 3 guys? No, they let it go. What do you think? Because it's pretty much a jam on his point. I mean, you bet 4 times the blinds. Here we go. All right, what's he do? All right, well, let's lose to his deuces. Again, I don't remember this tournament. I don't know what's going on. Why would you bet? Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm asking people to behave logically, and I've seen your track record in terms of how your tax dollars are spent and who you vote for. And I still somehow in my brain I'm thinking, well, it's got to be logical, right? Like just, I mean, there's a statistical analysis going. There's only 54, I think, cards in the deck. You know, there's only so many jacks, so many aces. Like this got to make sense, right? It's like, no, it does not, because we're playing on feeling and emotion and the fact that we could get lucky. People still play the lottery. And people do win, to their credit. All right, here we go. It worked. 58 seconds. Uh-oh. I think this is bad. Ooh, uh-oh. I think that's yeah, if you're going to play it. Does he get out of the way or does he call? He only had 1,200. 4 blinds. Could have anything. Queens are higher. AK, ace queen, ace 10. 9s. Welcome to Bovada Poker, where the hits keep coming. Grinding it out on my leather ass. 14 seconds. I think I call. There you go. There you go. King and a 6. Nice. We got destroyed. All right. So, gonna check the smoker again. Gonna go ahead and do at least one more, and then I may play a little bit. Today's kind of a day off, so smoking a brisket out back. Probably gonna play a little bit. But, yeah, a little frustrated with the game. I'm gonna continue just to grind it out. I've won before and then win again, and I will lose again, and that's just poker life. Hope you guys enjoy, and one more to come.